All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Welcome back to another week, another episode of the No 304 Show. Still waiting on my homie Blu-ray. He'll be here shortly. Let me see what we got in the building. Coach 67 Sports TV, my brother is up in here. We got the good brother Rod Neal is in the building. Shout out to AB coming through in the super chat early with the super sticker with the two-piece. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the support. The homie Insane, what's happening with it, cuz? Escobar. Salute to Escobar in the building. Say salute, General and Blu-ray. Yes, sir. Salute to your homie. The lovely love is the word is in the building. She said, good evening to 78 and Blu-ray in the chat. Yes, indeed. Peace, Queen. My brother Joe Townsend coming through, standing on LDBC business, representing that Old Hillside Bourbon Company. If you don't know about that Old Hillside Bourbon Company, you sleeping. You know what I'm saying? You want to support some black-owned, you know what I'm saying, liquor, Old Hillside Bourbon Company. Make sure you go out there and get you a case or two, add to your collection, put it up there on your bar, on your shelf. People come over, you like, man, what's that right there? This Old Hillside. And you educate them on that good black bourbon. You know what I mean? See what else we got up in here. Sniper in the building. What it do, Sniper? J Bar, what it do? Keon, true story. What's happening with it? He said, what up, General? It's about to be good one. He says, oh, you've been looking. Okay, yeah, sir. Where's no, that's the Old Hillside Bourbon Company. Where is it? Where y'all based out of, Joe? What it do, J Bar? Yeah, man. So we're gonna be talking today about this Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels situation. As we know, Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb had gotten to a little scuffle. Well, not really a scuffle, but definitely a heated argument, a heated back and forth. What's up with my brother Stephen L. the Mizak? I see you in the building. They got into a heated back and forth. And Anton Daniels was invited onto Corey Holcomb's show, his podcast, and the situation got heated. Of course, they come from two different philosophies and backgrounds. What's up, Vincent Williams? Salute to the homie. Shout out to my brother Jared 11 Green in the building. Joe Townsend say they based out of North Carolina and distilled in Kentucky. Yes, sir. For the Old Hillside Bourbon Company. Now, Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb both come from two different backgrounds, right? Two different philosophies on the way they see the world, two different political standpoints. So we knew they was going to clash at some point. But they got into it, and I'm going to play the clip. I'm trying to wait for Blu-ray to get here before I play the clip so everybody can be on the same page as far as how I go. And then we're going to probably open up the panel and let people come up here and give y'all a point of view and see what's happening with it. What's up, brother Blu-ray?
Man, we here. What it do?
Man, chilling, bro. Chilling, man. How you been?
Man, I'm good, man. How about yourself, family? Shout out to the chat. What's good?
Yes, sir, man. We up in here, man. We just letting them know what they in for today with the Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels situation. So I'm gonna play a clip and just to get y'all. Now, the show was a longer show, so y'all have to watch the exact whole clip. I'm not gonna play the whole situation. I'm gonna play a clip that's already floating around on the internet, but it's a lot more to it. I'm sure y'all have seen it by now. If not, we're gonna talk about it. And then you know what I mean. So let me play the clip real quick. And then we can go and cook on it.
not getting into that.
You dancing around it.
No,
and
I'm
that's
not.
why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
see, ain't nobody
let me tell you something, homie.
I don't tell you.
I don't
ain't nobody
suck
gonna
dick.
tell you to, yeah,
I don't
you do.
suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So fix
you doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't
Believe me
do
when
that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit, homie.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, cause that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
you
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay, but that gay shit, oh, you
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say I suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No.
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not bossing up on me.
Yo,
we good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
We can put the microphone right now and go on back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to
I'll
say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it call this nigga out his name? Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No. This my show. This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay. Well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go all back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go all back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go all back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
nah, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like it,
if you want to get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to none of that shit, bro.
Here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know,
bro. You not.
Because that ain't.
You not that tough.
All right, so that's a brief. That it was way more to it than that, but that's all I'm comfortable with showing because I don't want to be playing all this man's show. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Brown Sugar Tay? I see you in the building. All right, so let's get to it. What's up, Juggernaut? Everybody coming in the building. Blu-ray, man, what was your reaction to? Did you watch the whole thing for context,
bro? I done watched the whole thing, blogged on it 2-3 times, did a 10-hour stream. We did a 10-hour live on that.
Man.
No cap. But listen, man. This what people misconstruing that whole video. They were having a conversation. Anton, Corey Holcomb said you be kissing white people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just in the midst of the conversation, and then eventually, a few statements later, Anton Daniels said, "Well, you be S and D, black people D." You feel me?
Right.
After he said that, Corey Holcomb paused and just looked at him, and then Anton kept talking. He said, "Hey, we ain't doing no D-S-ing." You know what I'm talking about? I mean, no S&D around here. He stated that a couple times. Then after he said it again, remember, if the initial comment was made in the midst of a conversation,
Right.
then there was no line drawn. Then once he let her know, hey, quit saying that, he said it again. So he told Darlene to move. Hey, now let me close the distance. One up on him, he said, hey man, I don't be doing no S and no D.
Right.
And then, I believe Anton felt like, okay, it's the energy changing, the energy shifting. And then when Corey Holcomb drew the line in the sand, he said, hey, say I SD again. He didn't say it again. Because this me. If I say something, if I mean it, I'm gonna stand on it. Period. Especially if I'm trying to be disrespectful. And so, in my opinion, it just proves that he was not trying to be disrespectful. He didn't say it again. He really didn't mean it. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Me, the way I looked at it, I watched the whole thing, and I was just so everybody understand my position. I'm not a fan of. I don't particularly like Anton Daniels or Corey Holcomb for different reasons. For different reasons, though. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes Corey Holcomb say some real stuff, and I'd be like, hey, I'm rocking with that. But then I hear Corey Holcomb say a whole lot of dumb ninja stuff that I can't relate to as a father. I just can't relate to certain stuff he be saying. Then Anton Daniels, sometimes he say some real stuff about finances and taxes and this and that. But then he be irritating the hell out of me when he act like he incapable of critiquing this administration, racism in America.
Yeah, he said he wasn't black. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know he said that.
Oh, no. No, he said he's a Christian. He said he's not black. He said black is a social construct.
This dude is diabolical, man. See, but see, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Why I don't like. I just gave you reasons why I don't like either one of them. But sometimes both make good points. But so my point for saying that is that I don't have no horse in this race. But I'm saying this. I feel like both of these dudes was wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't think they kept it real with each other from the jump. You see, because Corey Holcomb, you invite this man on your show, you already know what he about and what he stands for. That's why you invited him, because you know what's gonna make for good TV. It's gonna be good internet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both disagree. Y'all gonna have some back and forth action. Blah blah blah. But they doing this dance, this song and dance, pretending like they got respect for each other,
but they really don't.
But they really don't. Neither one of them like each other, but they're there because they know they both understand the assignment. It's content. So now this is a piece of dynamite that somebody's shaking. You know what I'm saying? It's about to explode at any given moment, and then all of a sudden, Corey starts saying little stuff to me, and this is how I see it. Corey starts saying little things where he's insinuating that Anton is a coon. Okay, fine. Anton understands what Corey is saying, so then Anton starts taking digs at Corey. They both sneak dissing each other right in front of each other.
Yeah,
and it's like both being passive aggressive is the right term. They being passive aggressive with each other, and I hate when people do that. You get next to the man, you know what I'm saying? Just say what you gotta say to him. So finally it explodes, and then Corey starts saying what he really want to say. Corey starts saying, "Oh, you don't." First, Corey said, "You don't criticize white people for nothing." But Anton had already started to show off by saying, "F that white chick that got murked in Minnesota." So then Corey changed from you don't criticize white folks to you ain't criticizing white men. He specifically said you ain't criticizing white men. Right, so now by this point, Anton is like, okay, dude, you suck the you know what, the pickles of the black community. Now, this is where now Corey snaps on him, right? This is where I say they both tripping. Corey gets up, switches seats with the girl, first of all, on his way over there, this is just me. I'm not advocating no dumb ninja behavior, but on his way over there, the moment I'm sitting down and you walking towards me aggressively, Anton showed me right then and there he ain't got a gangster bone in his body. All right, now you could talk all that kind of talk, but certain instincts don't go away.
Facts.
You ain't finna let nobody just walk up on you.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that and plus you sitting down too, and you in his city, no, you gonna be on point. So I knew right away neither one of them wanted to fight. When Corey walked up on him, and Corey was trying to intimidate him, but Anton kept talking crazy back, right? But Anton knew not to say that term again because he didn't want to get stole on. But then at the same time, Corey also didn't want to steal on him because Corey kept giving him chance. Do it again. Say it again. Say it. Listen, bro. He didn't already said what he said. If you gonna do something, you took the chance. You already took the time to walk over there and tell the old girl to get out the way. It's time to go down. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get busy. So all that little posturing and stuff don't mean nothing. But then it gets to the point where Anton like, all right, let's go outside. Let's go outside. But see, that's a different part. So all right, so Anton eventually apologizes to Corey. Anton says, "Okay, look, man, you established that you don't want nobody, nobody referring to you as putting your mouth on no pickles. I respect that. This is your show." And Anton reached his hand out. Corey shook his hand, and then Corey said, "Yeah, man, because you know where I'm from, that can lead to this and lead to that, right? Woo, woo, woo." Anton then apologized again. I heard it. He apologized to the man again, and he said, "Yeah, you're right. You know, I apologize. Let's move on with the show." Corey could not move on with the show, and Corey can continue to bring up, "Man, you can't just say that, man. You can't say that." I'm like, bro, what is we even talking about? Why do you got the man on your show? He apologized. He submitted to you 2 times, but you know what happened? Corey is reading the chat. In the chat, this is why I don't think when you doing a debate like that, the debaters shouldn't be reading the chat. It should be a moderator reading the chat and letting the moderator pick questions from the chat. If the debaters are looking at the chat, it's going to negatively influence how they treat each other. And Corey could not get over the fact that because the people in the chat were saying to him, "Oh man, Corey, you got punked. Oh man, you let Anton come in your city or your show and call you a cocksucker and boo." Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, Corey reading this stuff and he getting heated, he getting hot. So then Corey, he getting hot, so then he can't let it go. So I'm like, man, when are y'all gonna get back to some questions? I want to hear y'all debate some actual factuals. I'm saying y'all opinions on something, but Corey keep talking about, man, in the streets, man, you can't just do this and do that. Like, bro, listen, man. Technically, in the streets, the moment somebody call you a cocksucker, you supposed to fire off on them. So both y'all in violation. You know what I'm saying? So what is you talking about? Why do you keep talking about this, Corey? The man apologized to you 2 times. What more do you want to do? If you ain't gonna steal on him, I don't understand what else you want him to do. Okay, it's over. So you know, eventually they get back into it. They talking about come outside and this and that. They don't go nowhere. Anton end up leaving. And then this another part I left out. Corey, remember I said about the passive aggressive. Shout out to my boy Two Apocalypse X-Men in the building. Remember I said about the passive aggressive stuff. Corey Holcomb says to Anton, he talking to him, but in code. He like, yeah, you know, like, listen, let me give you some more game. Don't bring no bitch around me.
Yeah.
You know, when you don't bring no chick that ain't your wife around another. Because see, Anton came up there with a female that he was trying to get on the show. I don't know who she is. Ain't my business. But most likely some type of business client he's trying to get a podcast with or something.
Yeah, it's me. But I know exactly who she is.
All right, so but Corey is insinuating that it's some other funny shit going on, which ain't none of his business. So
True.
it's like, bro, what is you talking about? What part of the game is this? You putting this dude on blast about who he got with him, and I don't know who this bitch is. And why you need to, bro? What is you talking about? If
Yeah.
I come in the door with a broad, okay, and she with me, then that's my issue. If she start acting the fucking fool, I'm responsible for her. But if she ain't did shit, why the fuck is you worried about her? Why is you worried about what you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now
let
I
me.
know. So let me ask you a question, 7 Did you watch the entire podcast?
Yeah, I did. I watched the whole thing.
All right, so watch it. So now he was 100% wrong, right?
Yeah.
Now, and that would have me flabbergasted because I'm trying to figure out why this nigga dry snitching and dry hating, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I went and watched the whole thing. So 7 since you watched it, that's why I asked you a question first. Think about this. He was out of line, but what happened was, remember when uh remember when Anton started talking on Darlene?
Yeah. Yeah. That was
He
fine too.
Hold on. So watch this. So listen, this what made Corey do it though. That because I was trying to figure out why did he do it. As soon as he got done mentioning Darlene, that's when he brought the female he was up with. So even though it was out of pocket, he was just playing fire with fire. Since you speaking on my business partner,
Oh, you right. You right. He did
exactly.
do that. Yeah, you right. You right. That's right. He did.
That's why he did it,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, yeah, that's a better context. Yeah, he did. He did bring in. Yep, I forgot that part. He brought
Exactly.
Darlene. He brought
Yeah, he
Darlene
started
up
talking down,
into.
talking about she don't give you no pushback, woo woo. So since
Yeah, yeah,
you try to
yeah,
downplay her, now let me
yeah,
downplay the broad you with. That's what
yeah,
that
yeah,
was, bro.
yeah. He tried to turn Darlene against him, low key. Talking about, oh, you don't never disagree with him. You always letting him do this and do that. I'm like, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's bro.
He was hating.
Because
He
then my
was. Anton was hating.
bro,
He was.
as a real nigga, bro, we don't dry snitch. If a nigga got a broad, man, we don't care. Like real niggas, we don't care nothing about that. So
Mhm.
I said, bro, I gotta go listen to this whole thing because I look at Corey. Yeah, let me say this. He professed to be a player type nigga, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So for a player type, that's like if I heard you say Nate getting out of character, dry
right,
hating on a nigga about a bro. I'm like, oh hell no, that ain't
right.
7 8. No.
Yeah,
It had to be it got to be a reason 7 8 saying it.
yeah, for
I'm not
sure.
just gonna take that at face value. So that's why I said, you know what? Let me listen to it, the whole thing. And I'm
Hmm.
telling you, as soon as he got done talking about Darlene, that's when immediately Corey Holcomb started talking about the bro.
That's facts. That's facts. You're right. You're right about that.
Now
Yeah,
it was still dry snitching though, but I'm
yeah,
just
they were,
saying
yeah. But
that's why he
yeah,
did it. That's all I'm saying.
that's what I mean by both of these guys being passive aggressive the whole time. Like instead of just saying how they feel about each other, they was being weird. You know what I'm saying? With each, the energy was just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? But they don't like each other, and that's why. Look, man, if you don't like somebody, you need to have a moderator there. You know what I'm saying? It got to be somebody there. Like if y'all gonna be on the
I'm not
podcast.
gonna lie. If Craig would have been there, the whole conversation would have been different though.
Uh-huh.
You know, Craig, the guy that be with Corey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that conversation would have been totally different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, that they put on the act of the fool like that because I didn't. And then another thing, when Anton leave, okay, you left, cool. But why is you going back making videos? Man, I was about to beat his ass. Man, stop it, bro. Please stop doing that. I hate when people do that. You,
Yeah,
you
bro. Listen, that's why all that, bro. Anton Daniel making all these videos, bro. That nigga cap, bro. That nigga cap, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Every man know, bro. And like you said, 7 to substantiate your point, that nigga ain't got a street DNA molecule in his body, bro.
facts,
Because
facts.
anybody know once a man peacock on you, that nigga once he show himself,
Yeah,
he let you know what time he on, and he draw a line in the sand. If you don't cross that line, nigga, you run really on that, bro.
that's
Period.
facts. That's facts. That's facts. You know.
And only thing kept Anton sitting right there, bro, is his pride, my nigga. And he didn't want to look bad because nigga cameras was on. And then he talking about let's go outside. Bro, matter of fact, he had security with him. And matter of fact, when he said let's go outside, the producer Phil said no. People forgetting that. So what's my point? They wasn't gonna let both of them make it outside. It was gonna give people too much time to intervene.
Yeah. You go outside, security finna get. They're gonna do their
That's
job.
what I'm saying. So like people talking about, he asked him to go outside. My nigga, bro, he asked him to go outside. That don't mean nothing because they wasn't gonna let them fight outside. My nigga,
No,
scrap it.
if Corey Holcomb would have went outside with Anton, and Anton got professional security there while he in
bro, they gonna do their job,
they
bro.
gonna do their job and they gonna do it well.
And then not only that, then what nigga don't understand, his security is an actual police officer. That nigga not letting you run on one.
Mm-hmm.
He a cop. That's what niggas forget. That nigga had the police with him, my nigga. Stop playing, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, people gonna see it. You know, depending on who, if you like this person or that person, people gonna side with who they want to side with. But like I started off by telling people, I don't like neither one of them. I think both of them make good points at times, but I'm not.
Hold on. I apologize. Greg Champion, my nigga. I don't care if Corey Holcomb, and I'm talking to the chat real quick, 7-8.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't care if Corey Holcomb had 1 million niggas. Anton had the law with him, my nigga. And any real nigga know, because I'm a certified street nigga, bro. We not attacking no police, my nigga. That's a different game you playing, my nigga. Yeah. Whether the nigga on duty or off duty, nigga. If you touch the police, nigga, LAPD, nigga, the whole force gonna be up there, my nigga. That's a whole different situation, nigga. Nigga can try to act like you big and bad all you want, nigga. Play with the police, it's gonna be a different game, my nigga. Real talk.
Absolutely, and that's why people get the police as their security, because especially if you ain't doing nothing illegal, you ain't riding around with no drugs or nothing. Like, you know, police is the best security to have because they gonna be a deterrent from knucklehead ninjas. Ain't nothing like don't nothing scared ninjas more than the police. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna.
And then not only that, 7-8, the police officer that Anton had with him is a known police officer, like the nigga known. You feel what I'm saying? Like right. niggas acting like he just had a regular security guard at Walmart. No. He had a certified a PD officer, nigga, that the whole city know, nigga. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Niggas not putting context to this, bro. That nigga getting paid, they be like, okay, well, hey, there was a situation happened and he on duty securing somebody. Bro, how you think that's gonna make him look at his business? That's not gonna look good. And you're an actual police officer. Bro, niggas gotta put one place. Sometimes, bro, even though we street niggas and we done been out here in this game, you still gotta put your business mind to the test. This man got a business. He off duty, but he a police officer. Okay, boom. An actual LAPD police officer let somebody he was securing have a one-on-one fight with somebody that's already got open cases. Bro, that's not smart. That's not good for business. That nigga not finna let Anton fight, my nigga, period.
No, he can't, because he got, even when he off duty, he's still under oath.
That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas don't know what they talking about, right?
Yeah, man. That's crazy work. Hey, man, but look, man, we're gonna cook on this today. We want y'all opinion on this. So we're gonna drop the link in the chat. Y'all welcome to come up here and give y'all thoughts. Just keep it respectful and try to don't limit y'all cursing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to monetize it. So let me go ahead and get this going here. Put the link in the chat. Let's see what we got going.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. You know, put that in the comments, bro. And if you listen to Corey Holcomb, Corey Holcomb said why he actually didn't fight him. Because, bro, he said I got open cases, and then he said I can't afford to get another case.
Yeah.
That's why he was kind of reluctant. But he did say, he said, I'm not gonna lie. My manhood is on the line. If he would have said that to my face, I was gonna hit him. He said that, bro.
Yeah, I heard him say that. I heard him say that. Homie Insane, what's happening with it?
What's up with it, cuz? How you doing, Blue Ray? What's going on with you, loco? 7-8.
Man, what's going down there with them LA politics out there, man? Y'all let that goofy nigga from Detroit come up there and stand on business in your city, my nigga. What's good?
Well, hold on. I'm legit. Now I'm from LA. I'm from Long Beach, but I am from LA County. So it's a big difference. It's a
I'm messing
big
with you, bro.
difference.
I'm messing with you.
nah, nah. So let me start right here. First of all, I don't think y'all remember, but on the Corey Holcomb show, Corey's been sued before by a couple of people, and they're actually going through a lawsuit right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Hmm.
Y'all remember when Ari Spears got beat
Right,
up there, right? So
right.
Corey still got the you know what I'm saying, the backlash from that. Now in the situation with Anton Daniels, I mean whatever dude name is, I heard dude say a lot of coon things or whatever, bro, and he just
Mhm.
who he is. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Another weirdo, bro, that got in front of the camera that think he him, right? But on my mama. I'm gonna keep it real with you. And 7A, let me know if I'm wrong, if I'm going too far, bro. My daddy is OG Face from Playboy Gangsta Crip, my nigga in South Central LA, and the nigga that raised me is from Gray Street Watts. If you walk up on me, bro, with any type of aggression, if you walk up on me anyway, bro, and you in airspace or reach space, I'm getting off. That's
yeah.
how I'm taught. I'm getting off. I don't
Got
care
to,
about nothing else. Oh, as soon as you jump up with the aggression, I'm getting off. Soon as
got.
he told Darlene to move out, I'm getting off. Ain't nothing to talk about, bro. I'm just raised like that, bro. So the whole little back and forth or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I understand why Corey didn't get off on dude, because like I said, that's lawsuits behind that. That's you know what I'm saying? That ain't his building. That's some other dude's building. You know what I'm saying? So though it was filled with LA niggas and street dudes that mess with Corey, y'all gotta remember Corey from Chicago. You feel me? He ain't from the city. He
Oh
just
yeah,
been
yeah.
there for a while. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But them niggas that was there, them dudes that own that, yeah, they be on that. But I'm happy that they know squabbles took place or whatever, bro. But you don't tell nobody that you sucking D, bro. You tell a dude you sucking D, bro, we have a problem. You disrespected me, bro, like to the highest of disrespect, and all I say was you be kissing A. But you turn around and say I'm sucking D? Nah, bro, we got an issue, homie. And I see the dude didn't repeat it, but you still woofing like you popping it, but you ain't saying the word that's gonna get you stole off on. I don't care who you with. I don't care. You could be with the police, the judge, the district attorney, bro. You disrespect me, bro. I'm getting off on you, bro. It ain't nothing but a mutual combat, bro, or a simple assault.
It's a look. It's what you call one of somebody got the TV on the background. It was a magnificent bluff. What it was because he knew both of them knew ain't nothing finna pop off. Really, they was trying to they was posturing to try to make the other one back down. You know what I'm saying? And who was gonna back down first? But Insane just said, when you come from a certain walk of life, you already know. As soon as I would have seen me and Corey arguing, he feel disrespected. I'm sitting down. He stand up, and he tell old girl get out the way. Immediately, I'm getting up and I'm taking a posture of a warrior. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit here and because the reason why you got to get off first is because if you let him get off, you don't know if you're gonna get an opportunity for a second for a punt. He might knock you
That's a
smooth
fact.
out. He might knock you smooth out. You don't know what's
That's
finna.
a fact.
You know what I'm
Can
saying?
I
You
say
got
one?
to go.
Can I say one more thing? 7-8.
Yes, sir.
When dude jump up, right, in my brain, I'm putting myself in the situation, bro, right? I'm like, what would I do? Like, what would you do in this situation? But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do in a situation like that, bro. Soon as dude jump up, bro. Soon as dude jump up, I'm like in my mind, homie. Like you said, you might knock me out, homie. I might flinch or something to do something on camera, and these dudes gonna run with. I'm from Long Beach, bro. You not about to do none of that. As soon as you jump up and move, Darlene, that's on East Side, the same crib. I'm bombing on you right then and there. I'm bombing.
Well, you got to. You got to. Let me go to the shout out to Lucas Media in the super chat with the 5 piece. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Thank you, good family. Let me go to my brother Stephen L. Mizek. I think he came in next. Stephen, Stephen L. What's your take on the situation?
What's good, panel?
Chilling,
Since the beginning of the interview, I don't like the what's his name, the Detroit dude.
Anton
I
Daniels.
just feel I just feel as though he was dodging around all the questions he was being asked for real in real life. But at 7-8, we from the Midwest. We
Yeah,
not New Yorkers, none of that, all that suck my D talk, bro. Like I
nah.
tell these dudes over here where I live at in Pennsylvania, bro. I give them a warning before anything, bro. If y'all come at me like that, call me the B word, any of that, I'm putting y'all on y'all stuff. ASAP Rocky, nigga, because I'm not from here. Ain't y'all friends.
Hey,
Ain't
hold
none
on
of
one
that.
second. One second. Hey, Blu-ray. You want Blueberry? Take yourself off mute once. I'm gonna see something. Is that you in the background? What's going on? I'm trying to see who this is back here with Blueberry. Blueberry, that's you. Oh man, I messed up. I think I might remove him on accident. Uh, all right. So that was Blueberry in the background. All right, but go ahead though. Finish, brother.
Nah, I'm just not enough for no type of disrespect like that. You know, I'm a Mac too at the same time. I eat vagina, dude. That's about it. But even after that, like y'all said, they kept trying to have different conversations, but Corey did kept circling back around it. But I just don't like how dude played dumb. When he was like, I'm a C level learner, blah blah blah. But you know exactly what he's talking about from the
Yeah,
beginning
yeah,
to the end, bro. But
yeah,
yeah, I just don't like. I don't like dude. Like I said, Corey was wrong a little bit, but at the same time, it was like you got to defend yourself, man. You know, because you ain't finna accuse me of something I don't really do. You know what I'm saying? And Corey was right. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing about the white dudes, whatever, blah blah blah, etc. But he had something to say about everything else and all that. I'm not black. I'm from Detroit. I'm a Christian and stuff like that, bro. The Ethiopians are the original Christians, bro. So what you talking about? But yeah, you know, that's all I got to say about it. You know.
hey, good cook. Let me go to the
Yeah.
homie Rod Neal.
Yo, what's happening, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
What
Hey,
it
now check
do?
this out. Now, I'm just gonna say this, and I know this, it's a different angle. I'm just gonna say it like this. One, I'm glad they didn't get to fighting.
Mm-hmm.
My issue is that it just be ninjas all around. And what I mean by that is that it's so many people who were, whether who won or who lost, it don't really matter. Both of them lost. The thing about it is that black people that I've been watching on these people been doing reaction videos and stuff like that,
Right,
encouraging the crash out. And we
right.
know how black people are, encourage to crash out. And then as soon as somebody crash out, then
Woo!
everybody want to act like they ain't had nothing to do with it. No, man, why Corey swing on him?
Hey,
Man, he
talk
worked
about
all
it.
this money. Why? And see, that's what I'm saying. That's the stuff I just get tired with black folks on.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
dude, like y'all encourage the crash out, and then you want to act like you didn't have nothing to do with the crash out.
Or yeah, you want to
So it's
scold
just
them for crashing out.
yeah, I mean, like it's just crazy. I'm just like, dude, that's the other thing too, fam. It's like, dude, too many people talking from an angle of like they don't because they don't have nothing to lose. When you got two people up there who got something to lose, fam, they gonna look at it a different way. One of them trying to fight because it's like, dude,
Right.
both of them got too much to lose. You don't work so hard to build yourself up, and you gonna throw it away. Like
Agreed.
it's gonna really have to take something for real for people to just go up there and just get to fighting like that. And the other part about this is too, Blue Ray, I'm glad you back on because you gonna know exactly what I'm finna say with this. And what I'm gonna say with this is like Anton going doing these videos and reaction videos afterwards. That's that same mess that Pearl and them did to Ali and Fatty. Where you come up there, you being this, you got an agenda, you gonna be disingenuous, you gonna gaslight, you gonna do all the stuff, and then you gonna try to monetize videos after the crap.
Remember,
I don't like
remember,
stuff like that,
remember.
fam.
Anton Daniels
It's
literally
foolishness
said,
to me, man. It's like
"Hey,
when people
Rod,
just do stuff like that.
hey, Rod."
But
Anton Daniels
again,
literally,
for me,
He
for
Rod,
me,
he can't hear
oh,
you. Oh, there you go.
oh, oh, he couldn't hear me.
Rod,
No, no. Blu-ray trying to say something to you.
Rod
I
Neal.
can't hear him.
Oh, he can't hear you, Blu-ray for
All right,
some
let me
reason.
go out and come back in there.
Okay, go ahead, Rod Neal.
I'm just but my thing is that even back then, like I've been off. Like I used to listen to Anton quite a bit, like several years ago. But again, the reason why I brought up that whole Pearl situation because, like, if a lot of y'all not familiar, when
Ain't nobody
Pearl,
talking no more. I think I gotta go out and come back in. I don't hear nothing and nobody.
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Leave out and come back in.
Go out and go back in.
no, what I was saying was when Pearl tried to enter the space and stuff like that, she basically regurgitating all Kevin Samuel talking points and a whole bunch of content creators, black content creators trying to rally in behind her, trying to hold black women accountable. Then she pulled the okey doke, tried to go all left wing and stuff like that. And Anton one of the main people supporting that crap. You know what I'm saying? It's just what people do, man. And so it's just like, dude, I'm not with the grift stuff, man. It's just like, dude, you just I just got a problem with people just not solid, fam. I don't care what they be saying and acting like they solid, man. If you just watch them long enough and you just see, they're not really solid like that, fam. But again, that's just me. I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time,
Hey,
fam. I just
Rodney,
fade the black. But it is what it
Rodney,
is.
Rodney, can you hear me?
Rod, can you hear Blu-ray?
No, I'm gonna drop off and then I'm gonna
Okay.
try to hear him talking.
Well, I
Okay.
was trying to say that Rodney, I was trying to say that Anton Daniels on one of his after his what's the word I'm looking for? His just one of his videos after the incident, he basically said that I came to put on a show, and then he said I'm gonna make $1 million off this. So that's just backing up Rod Neal's point about him being a grifter, that this was all performative to make money.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me go to the homie Anthony Bolton in the building. What's up, bro?
Man, salute to y'all fellas, man.
Salute.
I just gotta say, yeah, you were right, Blu-ray. He is a grifter. What y'all gotta remember, probably about a couple months back, Anton Daniels gave that man a $500 super chat in his show and said we need to link up. And that's normally what a lot of the people that he have the guests do. The MTR guy did it. What's the guy, the bald headed guy, the attorney dude? They do it.
Lead attorney.
The lead attorney, yeah, and other people do the River TV. They kind of do that. That's their way of saying, "Hey, I'm rocking with you. Let me get on your platform." And then Corey kind of choose to let people get on it. So he is playing that for a minute. He wanted to do
Hey,
that.
let me ask you a question real quick. I apologize for
Yeah,
interjecting.
yeah, yeah.
Where
Go
can you
ahead,
find? Or where did you get the information about him sending the $500 super chat at?
man. It was just I was watching it one day, random in the super chat. I don't.
Hey, they said the super chat was a couple weeks ago.
Hey, I wonder, do they know which show it was though?
Good question. I don't know.
Did anybody in the chat know which show it was on, or the title of that YouTube of the show? And if you can, put it in the chat.
Oh yeah, because that would explain everything.
Because no, that would prove that Anton is a liar.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, and he playing that. He need the content because a lot of people are kind of getting kind of stale with his talking points with his antics. And normally, what Anton does, if anybody ever watches, he gets on these panels with a whole bunch of women and a lot of men who I ain't gonna say they're effeminate, but they just ain't prepared. And he lashed at them and triggered them the same way he did Corey Holcomb. And he said he studied Corey in so many words.
He
He
said that.
knew that if my D comment would trigger him instantly, so he waited to throw it in at him.
Yeah.
And when you ain't thinking and you crash out and you saying all this stuff, he did that to get reaction. And now he's doing all this stuff talking about I won this, I went to your city, which he really need to be careful with. Because one thing about Corey Holcomb, when it's all said and done, Corey act like a tough dude, but he's a comedian. He can always turn this into a joke.
Hey, 7-8, it's hard
Anton
for
can't
me. I
turn
can't
this.
hear nobody again. I'm gonna try this one more time. If it mess up, I'm just gonna wait till the next show. But I'm gonna try one more
Yeah,
time.
just no, hey, bro, just insane. Just go to the chat. Listen in, bro. Go
Yeah,
ahead, bro.
7. I'm about to head out too, 7. You know I got to clock in, brother. Y'all have a nice
Okay,
night,
bro.
bro.
All right, you too, bro.
And I'm
Peace.
and I'm gonna lay my plan on this. Anton Daniels can't turn this tough act into real stuff because he ain't really tough. Remember what happened to Thomas Sotomayor when he was going at women and being buck dancing, and then
Right.
we started acting tough and beefing with folks. A certain
Yeah.
Tariq Nasheed stepped to his face and he like he about to tear up. Then he go to New York and the people that were kicking it with Sarnet and them slapped him. And that's instantly I feel like that's gonna happen. And it might happen this year. I'm not wishing that to happen, but somebody gonna pull Anton card. And we gonna see who he really is. That beard gonna fall right off his face.
Hey, man. But you know, it is what it is,
I
man.
don't want that to happen though.
Yeah. Like, and me too. I don't want to. Like I said, we up here talking this stuff in hypothetical sense, but I'm glad neither one of them got into a fight. Because to be honest with you, if they had got to fight on that show, I'd have been mad, bro. And the reason why and the reason why I would have been mad is because with
Hey,
us.
hey, 7-8, I apologize. Hey, can you do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
Can you make 20 cent more the a mod, or so he said he got the show, and he can send the link to the actual show, so you can see if you can send it to me.
20 Cent.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Can I make him a mod? Nah, I can't.
No, let me see here. You talking about the let me see.
20 Cent. 20 no 20.
I need you talking about 205. I got him.
Yeah, tell him to send you the link to that specific podcast and send it to me. 78.
I thought he was in my. Okay, I'm finna go ahead. Finish up, brother. I'm finna go. I gotta go to my YouTube. Go ahead, brother.
Hey,
No, I was done.
Oh, go, brother. Brother Gerald Johnson. Salute, homie.
Hey, salute, man. Congratulations to your success, man. I'm seeing your the 304 show, man. Your entrepreneur spirit, man. I remember when you told your story. I had never been through nothing, and when you had to fight for your life and you made it, and then I went through my own trials and tribulations, and I used to come on your platform and you worked me through the worst times, and I was donating to your Cash App. And that's why I felt like you was a great, your experience with like being in New York, the stuff you've been through, and you told me to keep fighting because the stuff you went through, I still didn't go through that. You know what I mean? But I felt worse than, and probably that you did or something. I don't know. But man, I just appreciate you, man. And I didn't like I like what you said about not fighting. We're not going to fight on TV. Like you said, I would have been upset. We're not going to represent our people like that no more. Will Smith was the final straw for me.
Hey, no doubt.
I think he messed his career up. He had a nice polished career. You don't do that to another black man. If you're going to slap a person, slap a white man on there. Let America know it's real. You shouldn't slap another black man. That's the only problem I have with that. But I think you lose money and look at all the equipment. And I think you could risk lives if you get in a fight with security, 7-8. I think security could have weapons and people could get shot and killed or injured.
Yes, sir. It's dangerous. Sir. It's dangerous because at the end of the day, my only point about not wanting them to fight is like I say, I know we get down with each other. I know black folks will fight black folks. I know that already. If you want to impress me, okay, don't call me to my, hey, you hear about George Zimmerman? He homeless. Well, go find him and give him a permanent residence, 6 feet. Like what you. We always like this. The lady who lied on Emmett Till, you know what, she died of old age.
Yes.
But we so quick to funk on each other. I would have done this and he should have done that. But we on here talking about what we'll do to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But the whole world know what we're gonna do to them other folks, which is nothing.
But remember 7-8. I'm done. I'm ready to give up on life. I got a family out here. Right. But you is out here inspiring me, and I'm all the way back now. That's why I got my face showing. I'm like, I'm all the way back. When I talked to you a couple years ago, I ain't had no job, no nothing. You hear me? I was at my bottom. So you a type of cat you can donate money to, but donating money to 7-8 is gonna make you money in the future. And that's all he always been trying to tell you. Like, look, you can invest in me, but I'm gonna give you gain. Because listen, when I'm getting all that money at work, who I'm listening to? 7-8 Sports TV. You got all type of shows that's already on the show. You had a morning show with CC and a black fight fan. And I listen to you every morning. So what's wrong with donating for the entertainment? I'm watching every freaking day. So it's nothing wrong. Even when you don't got it, I didn't have it a lot, but look what it did for me now. This 2 years later, I'm back on time. I'm actually probably better that I went through it. And I think, do you think you glad that you went through that heartache when you fought for your life? Like you wouldn't change it now?
Well, brother, with me, first of all, I'm glad you're doing well, brother.
Thank you.
That's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to you, man, for staying in there and not giving up like a lot of people give up and shit. And, you know what I'm saying, use hard times as an excuse, you know what I'm saying, to cop out. But you a rider, so that's dope.
No, I'm a rider because of you. I wasn't a rider till you. I talked to you personally, so that was your credit. You know?
I appreciate that, brother, but I feel funny about taking praise that don't belong to me, brother. That belongs to a higher power. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, because whoever I am, I was blessed to be in this situation. My life was saved. You know what I'm saying? My life was saved for me acting the fool, doing what I did, and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. I feel funny about and I appreciate you, but I feel funny about I can't accept it. You know what I'm saying?
Everything your family though. You know, you be telling about where you came from, your pops, your mom. So that I'll be like, I relate to it. Like I got the same type of similarities. Like, oh, he come from a good family like me. So it's really inspiring, and it shows that if you could do it, look where you at today, look where I'm at today, man. It feels good, man. I really appreciate you, brother.
Man, much love, my brother.
Much love, man. I'm about to go back to work and hit the clock like the other brother.
Hey, dude, and keep in there, bro. Stay in there, and you know what I'm saying. It ain't gonna always be everything. Ain't always gonna be great, but you know what I'm saying. I go through.
But you know, if I touch the millions, I'm coming right back to get 7-8, 7-8.
Hey, man, now that's some shit I'm gonna hold you to. Now you touch the millions, goddammit, you better hit your boy, hit me up. Let's retire together.
Man, I know what. Hey, you got the talent. I gotta come get you if I want to get some of that, some more millions. Hey, have a great one, brother.
Hey, much love, family. Thank you for stopping in, good brother. Let me go over here and let me give my brother a wrench here. Hey, much love, family. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, let me get a brother 205 a wrench here if I can.
Yeah, I need that video, bro. Cause I need that video. I need to see them. I need to see if they gonna actually put it on the screen when they send that super chat. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy work.
Okay, I just added you as a moderator 205. It should. You should.
Hey, have him send you. Add him to send you the video and then send it to me. 7-8.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, I need that video. Sure.
He can hear you. All right, so yeah, if you can put the link in the chat, then we'll have it for the replay or whatever. So Blu-ray can know where it's at. All right. But Anthony Bolton, did you have anything other words on any other thoughts? It's in the chat now, Blu-ray.
I see it.
Did you have here we go. Shout out to the homie Timothy Diamond in the super chat with the 10-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Said listening to 7 Days Patreon inspired me to get 2 properties. Yes, sir, man. Proud of you, brother. Shout out to everybody that's on the Patreon. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, I was just saying that with Anton Daniel, when he was wolfing up and getting loud with Corey, you're right, he did have that security guard there who was a police officer. And I got a partner whose oldest brother is MPD, Memphis Police with the MPD for years. And he does security work. And that's an easy lick for him, but he is exactly right. Nobody gonna really mess with you when you see him, that police officer walking around you behind it. That's what a lot of these streamers do. That would be honest with you what 50 Cent did. So when 50 Cent was being tough when he was rapping and stuff, the man basically hired basically a squad team behind him. So of course you're gonna say what you want to say. Because you know ain't nobody gonna try you and try to get
50 used to have Navy SEALs with him.
Yeah, 50 had the best security, bro.
Yeah, that nigga wasn't playing no game. That nigga had Navy SEAls with him, bro.
Yeah, that nigga got special forces. Them niggas. Ain't nobody getting that nigga, boy.
So you're gonna feel real comfortable if you got some real protection around it. And like you said, when he said they let go outside, you got to remember, Corey Holcomb just had a situation 2 or 3 years ago with the Zoe Williams incident, whooping on Aries Spears. He said they cost him like $25,000. What somebody else did. So what make you think he gonna lose money again?
Man, nasty work. Nasty work. Shout out to the homie Timothy Diamond. But yeah, Blu-ray. So before we get up out of here, what do you think? Anton Daniel said he gonna make $1 million off of this. I think he gonna make close to it. He gonna ride this till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, he gonna milk it for sure.
Yeah, he gonna milk this situation. But this is this internet space, this space that they gave these cats to the black social media space, right? We beef with each other, the content, the Whack 100, the Charleston Whites, the blah 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 blah, the 50 Cent. Like they allow black folks to get money by dissing each other. This is the hustle, the online hustle, right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
the dangerous part about this is, like the brothers was just talking about. Okay, now what happens when you is out here shaking and moving? Now, if you're gonna have security everywhere you go, fine. That's if you're gonna have security everywhere, fine. But you see how people be running up on Charleston White and people run up here. If you ain't gonna have security everywhere, you gotta watch what you say to people, man, because somebody will sneak you. Somebody will sneak you, and oh man, hey, I'm a big fan of you, man. Woo woo, man, take a picture with you and pull that camera out and sock you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful with these weirdos. You gotta be careful with them out here, man. If you're gonna be doing that, this clout chasing stuff online, it's a price to be paid with that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Because I try to live my life a certain way. I know it's people who don't like me, but I try to live my life a certain way, give game, help people out to where it's enough brothers out here that's solid, that's getting some out of the information. But you can't. Everybody ain't gonna like you, but you don't want to be. I'm just saying this to the young homies coming up. You don't want to come into this internet space and your whole agenda is to start stupid beefs and stuff like that, and they call it trolling, hating on people and all this old nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to start doing that stuff because you might make money, you might get popular, but it's a dangerous game. You can't go to the state fair with your daughter without some white man following you around. Man, this is diabolical. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, y'all be easy with that. What's your thoughts on the blueberry?
Nah, I agree. I agree 100%. Like, truth be told, I wasn't on either side. You know what I mean? I don't know now one of them. You know what I'm saying? But Corey funny. He's a comedian. He do what he do. Anton, he give a lot of good financial advice, and he do good things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so I'm calling it down the middle. I'm not on either side, bro.
Me neither.
But if we talking about the real, we gotta expose and we gotta be honest, man. Anton, as a man, bro, there's certain things you don't do, and when that man he drew his line in the sand, you didn't cross it. But then you want to go back on your platform. I would have beat him up. Bro, stop all that old lame stuff, bro. You should have left it at that, bro. Then not only that, when he walked, before he walked out, what made him walk out is because, okay, when you was being disrespectful, Corey Hogan didn't know you were being disrespectful. Then when he let you know, hey, I don't accept that type of disrespect, then you wanna fall back. But
Right.
I've seen people talk about what he said. It don't matter. I didn't know it wasn't disrespectful because even if you say something from a distance, it's different when you say something when I'm in your face. 100% different energy, right? And then not only that, at the end, when he started getting when Anton, I mean when Corey started getting disrespectful, calling him bees and started addressing a woman as a bee, nigga didn't say nothing.
Right. 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 He didn't say nothing, man. So he didn't ride to defend no girl. He left. He didn't even try to defend no girl.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. 78. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know about you, bro. But the broad had nothing to do with it. And I'm not caking for the broad.
Yeah, yeah.
But I would at least turn around and address him. Hey, bro, listen, she ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. Come at me all day long. And if you want to step outside, I'm right here at the door. Let's go outside. If you ain't gonna step outside, nigga, you pussy. I'd have at least came back and said something.
Yeah,
That nigga
fact.
didn't say nothing, bro.
Nah, he wasn't gonna say nothing, man. But that's and it's just diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Because he just yeah, Corey was searching for something the whole time. After Anton hit him low with the whole pickle sucking stuff, Corey was looking for something that he can get him with. You know what I'm saying? He found it, and that's what finally made dude get up and leave. You know what I'm saying? Get up and leave. He couldn't take it. That was his weak spot. Was old girl. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Shout out to the what's that? Oh, Racehead. He said
All right, hold on.
celebrity.
Hold on real quick. Hold on. I apologize, bro. Okay.
Go ahead.
He sent it after the 32-minute mark. Corey eventually not. Okay, bet. Hey, so, hey, Woke 84. Let me say something, bro. You saying that let's go outside, Corey didn't, fam. That this what you gotta understand. I don't know if you seen what I seen. 78, let me know if I'm wrong. So Woke 84 is saying that, I'm assuming he's saying that Woke hit the link, my nigga. I guess he's saying that Corey didn't go outside. Now, I'm gonna tell you why Corey didn't go outside, bro. 78, you let me know if I'm wrong. Again, Anton made a statement that was disrespectful, but he didn't know it was disrespectful toward Corey Holcomb because they was in the midst of a conversation. Once he said, hey, I don't be doing that, and that's disrespectful, he said it again. He said, no, let me get in your face. Now say it again. So then he said, hey, let's go outside. Now, let me ask you this. Back in the hood, back when we were doing our thing, when we were really roguish, right? If you didn't feel like somebody was a threat, even though they running their mouth, what was the first time you said when you was about to fight somebody and you seen they wasn't about to, like, oh man, you ain't talking about nothing.
Right.
Yo.
And sometimes they will still make something, but once I pull your card, I see you ain't on that. I'm not even finna entertain you. So why I'm gonna come outside, nigga, when I got in your face and I told you, nigga, say it again, and you called pussy, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you get in somebody's personal space, that's a threat instantly.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony, you don't even let a man get that close to you, bro.
Right.
Exactly.
Especially when they hot. When he hot, like Corey was hot, ain't no way he supposed to be able to walk up on you like that.
And,
And this is the thing. This is why I'm not fooled by the whole, because I see a lot of people like, no man, he told Corey to come outside. Corey wouldn't do it. This is why I'm not fooled by that. First of all, listen, y'all. If you ever heard the term "get down where you mad at," right? You put if it's an issue and you really big and bad, then go ahead and get down. Otherwise, if you plan on doing something later, because you know what I'm saying, you like, you know what, it's too many people around here. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna play it off. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in card games or dice games, and somebody got too slick at the mouth, but there was a whole bunch of people around, and I'm like, you know what? I already know I'm finna mess them up, but I also know that if I move right now, it ain't gonna turn out in my favor. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let him have that right now. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo. I'm gonna put that in my cerebellum for later on. You know what I'm saying? And then you go get him later. Okay, but Anton, him telling him to come outside, ain't no cameras outside. We don't know what's gonna happen outside. Cause now once they get off camera, now each one of them can come back with a different story.
Right.
Corey can be like, man, I went out there, man. As soon as I got out there, man, this nigga security picked me up and slammed me. They pull out these M16s and woo woo woo. No video evidence of this, right? Then
Right.
Anton could be like, man, we went outside. I squared up with him, and man, he started copping the plea, talking about he ain't want no smoke, and then it's gonna be a bunch of people in the chat picking sides like everybody doing now. So only evidence we got is what was said and done on camera. And in my opinion, neither one of them wanted no smoke. Both of them was posturing, and they both were trying to punk the other. They both was a man trying to check the other, but neither one of them wanted to do nothing stupid to lose what they had built. That's how I
78. They both said it on camera that they didn't want to fight. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Exactly.
I'm using what was on camera. I'm not talking about no shoulda, coulda, woulda. Both of them said, but again, remember this, 78. After Anton left, Corey Holcomb said out of his mouth, it's on camera, I got open cases and I cannot catch another case.
Right.
Anybody with common sense say, hey, he letting you know, hey, I'm reluctant. But then after that, he said, hey, but I'm not no B word. And he said, if he would have, even though I got these cases, if he would have said it one more time, I was going in his mouth. That nigga said that, bro.
Yeah. He said he was gonna crash out if he had said it to his face again. But Smooth in the building. What's happening with it?
What's going on, gentlemen?
Chilling.
What's up, man?
Listen, I think I saw something a little bit different. So Corey got up. He asked his girl to switch seats.
Yeah.
Anton said, I'm
But
with it.
that's not his girl, respectfully. I'm just keeping
Okay.
context.
Okay. He asked the young lady switch seats. That's what Anton heard. He said, "Okay, I'm with it." He adjusted his seat to face him. He said, "We can do this face to face." At some point, they get into this thing, and Corey says, "Say it one more time." When he said, "Say it one more time," it went up a level, and Anton, he said, "I'm from Detroit. We don't play this shit. We can take it outside." I think I didn't see Anton, and I don't agree with Anton, but I didn't see where Anton backed down. I saw where Corey was looking for an out. I agree with you guys that they had too much to lose. But when he walked up to Anton, he asked the girl to switch seats. I listen, I've been walked up on. I jumped right up. Last time it happened was a guy in New Orleans. I'm from Detroit. Guy from New Orleans talking about he was in the war. I was like, I don't give a fuck where you from and what you did. So I understand what you're talking about right there. But Corey asked the girl switch seats. Anton said, "I'm with it. You want to do this face to face." Listen to what happened there. So that wasn't really like I'm walking up on you. It was a walk up with a preface. You see what I'm saying? So then when he says, "Let's go outside," I'm sorry. Corey didn't want that. Corey didn't want that.
Mm-hmm. Smooth. Okay, so Smooth. So
and
I don't know.
Brother Smooth, you sound like somebody. I don't know who it is, but you sound like you sound like somebody, man. Go ahead though, Blu-ray.
Smooth, I don't know your level of combat. I don't know your history. Not even finna try to go down that road. But where I'm from, in the way I operate, I'm gonna speak on me. I don't let no man that's posturing, that's raising his voice, that's presenting himself as a threat and actually threatening me to get in arm's reach. That's me. It's not smart, especially when you got a skilled fighter in front of you to even get in arm's reach. So I'm just confused on how you down with the face-to-face lip bumping as a man. Help me understand that.
Okay, no, I'm with you. I'm with you. But what I saw and what I heard, go back and listen. He asked the girl switch seats. Anton said, "I'm down with that.
Let me play the clip.
We can do it face to face."
Let me play the clip again real quick, Smooth.
It wasn't a walk up. Like it was a walk up, but he prefaced it with, "I want to sit down and do this face to face."
All right, let me play the clip. Let me play the clip one more time, all right?
Okay. I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it.
No,
and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, homie, let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
you doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
Tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit, homie.
I don't give a fuck about none of
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
you
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
okay, but that gay shit, oh, you
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey, homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say I suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I'm
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But you're not bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do dick sucking shit.
Put the microphone right now and go on her back. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
You running your mouth. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
Internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want to
I'll
say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
If you want to say Anton, listen, don't disrespect me like that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that, I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how would it
call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No. This my show. This
cool.
my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay. Well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking shit again, nigga.
You're not gonna
come at me with. See, I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go all back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go all back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go all back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey,
nah, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
if you want to get back to the conversation, we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not listening to none of that shit, bro.
Here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not.
Because that ain't.
You not that tough.
Smooth. I don't see what you see, brother. Sorry. Respect.
Okay.
I don't see it either.
If you look at the very first part of the clip where he walks up and switch seats, Anton, he says we can do this face to face.
What that mean? That mean smooth. That mean we finna do a bunch of. That mean we finna do a bunch of spit boxing. Come on, bro.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me say this real quick, brother Smooth. This is my opinion. I think. See, I know what you're talking about, but Anton knew exactly how far he could go, and he knew Corey had already established what line. If you cross this line, is going down. Okay, so now if you listen to Corey, yeah, he said a lot of tough stuff. Oh, effing this and motherfucker that, and I'm from Detroit. He said a lot of stuff, but he also said he used a key word that's a submissive word, and that word is respect. He said, I respect that. I'm going to show you respect. So it don't matter what all the other shit he said was whatever. But he kept saying the word respect because that's a neutralizing word in an argument. If you tell somebody when they argue, hey, look, no, I respect what you guys say, woo, you immediately calm down the situation. Anton's a very smart dude. He know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and Anton crossed the line with the SD.
Yeah.
I mean, that he took it to another level. Nobody's gonna argue with him there. I mean, that was out of pocket, right? And that would have gotten you taken out. So I've been in situations. Listen, I ain't no gangster. I consider myself a player. I'm old school, but I've been stepped to a number of times. Really, nothing happened except for the time a guy put a gun to my head and I had to take it and shove it down his throat. Right? And he was a gangster. I'm no gangster. I've been hustling and I've been in the entertainment business. So I understand everything you guys are talking about. But what I saw was Corey preface his step to Anton.
He prefaced, hold on, Smooth. He prefaced it on the fact that it was disrespect on the table, and once the disrespect was acknowledged, he never did it again. And then he say that And say that S&D again. And his response was, like, sitting there said, "No, I'm not gonna say it. I respect you." That nigga copped the plea.
Wait. Right after he said that, he said, "Let's step outside." And I think that's where
Hold on.
everybody
But
else.
watch this. Corey Holcomb said, "You ain't talking about nothing because guess what? I want you to disrespect me." And once he seen he wasn't gonna disrespect him, you're no longer a threat. Smooth.
No.
Hey,
Listen,
listen.
see, it's the art. It's the beauty.
It is art. It is art, and I do understand because once somebody says this is the deal, because this has happened to a lot of. If you from the city, then you understand from growing up as a kid. Say it again, and I'm gonna pop you.
Right.
He didn't. Right. And so yeah, he kind of backed off, but his response was, "Let's go outside right now."
Smooth. They get bro. They was not gonna make it outside. Smooth.
Here's the other thing. Like you said, Blu-ray. Like you said, right? It didn't take. If it were me, he wouldn't have to say it another time. I'm already on him for something like that.
For sure.
So I'm just saying that I saw outs. I saw outs on both sides.
Look, I'm not disagreeing with that. I don't think either one of them actually wanted combat. I think that they wanted to check the other, but or stand up to the other. I don't think either one of them wanted combat because, like I said, if Corey was so offended, he should have stole off on dude from the jump. And if Anton was going to do something, Anton should have never let him walk up on him like that. And another part, let me say this too. When you talk about the cop and the plea part, now this is why I say I'm not impressed when Anton got up and said, "Let's go outside," because see that's a masterful bluff, and I'm gonna tell you why. He had paid security there, real security, not the homeboys. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about armed security with him. So when you say, when Corey is now in your face threatening you, daring you to say it again, and it's going to get funky, you then stand up, turn your back to him and say, "Let's go outside." All of those movements tell me Anton is not a street dude. I'm not saying he's supposed to be a street dude or that's cool or nothing. I'm saying his mannerisms tell me, bro, you let the man walk up on you. Then you get up when it's too late and turn your back to him, which is another red flag. Talking about let's go outside. No, bro. That's the equivalent of when I'm locked up, me and you gambling at the table, right? You don't want to pay me my money, right? And I'm telling you, bro, let's go in the cell. Let's go in the cell. I'm finna beat your ass. You owe me 2 items. I'm finna beat your ass. Let's go in the cell. And then you jump up because you know the guard can hear. Let's go right now, motherfucker. Let's go right now. Let's go, motherfucker. What's gonna happen? Hey, shut it down.
Man, I was just about to say this.
The guard finna come, they finna shut that shit down, and then all you did was sell a wolf ticket to get taken to the hole. So now you ain't gotta pay me my motherfucking money. That's all that was.
Okay, I feel you. But I heard Corey's boys were in there, and from a guy I watched the show from one of the guys that was in there, who described Corey's boys, and those are some big motherfuckers, man. That's all I have to say. That cop. I don't care if he was a cop or not. He would have gotten handled.
Smooth, bro.
They in California.
Hold on, bro. Smooth, are you serious, bro?
Yeah, in California.
Smooth, are you really thinking logical, my nigga?
Hey, all I'm telling you is I don't think. I think they were
like
both
John
selling
Wick.
wolf tickets. They were both selling wolf tickets.
No, Smooth, no. Don't move the goalpost. Smooth, you moving the goalpost. Hold on, Smooth.
Add the bodyguard in there. The bodyguard.
Stay right here. Hold on, no, Smooth. Hold on. Don't. Let's stay right here. Let's not move the goalpost. Listen. We understand there's some goofy niggas out here in the world. We know that dumb enough to even play with the police. Listen, Smooth. Ain't no nigga in his right mind going against the laws, my nigga. I don't care how street you are and how many guns you got, my nigga. Ain't no nigga in his right mind going against the laws, bro. Period.
Nasty work. Hey, let me
No. Let me know, Smooth. Let me know if I'm wrong.
In a way, in a way. But I'll tell you what I told the cops when I had to handle my business, because they called somebody that was close to me and told me to get off the street, and they were going to take care of the issue that I was going to take care of, and I'd let them know, you don't take care of it, I'm going to take care of it.
What they got to do with what I'm talking about?
You talking about, well,
So you had a conversation with them.
exactly,
That what you basically did.
exactly.
We're talking
They're just
about
talking.
violence against the police, bro. Fighting the police, man. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, yeah, I did say that. So that was all I'm saying is that was too far for me to say that. Okay, I understand what you're saying there. However, right? Let's eliminate that and talk about, because that was my mistake.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro, because listen, I know, bro, I do martial arts, I box, I do it all. I'm proficient in weapons, and I know I'm like that. Bro, I'm not messing with no police, bro. I'm not doing it, bro. You are asking to be violated, bro. Trying to fight the police.
No, if you gonna fight the police, you got to murk the police.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And it's
right.
people who will do it,
Right.
but they know the assignment. Once you decide I'm finna funk against the police, then that's what you finna do. You finna funk all the way. You ain't finna be no half-ass funking. Cause you know what I'm saying, you swing on the police, you going to jail. You might as well get rid of him all the way.
Ain't no fade.
Right. So let's
Yeah, they
I
have.
didn't
Hey,
say that.
Anthony, they
Let's act
thinking,
like
they
I didn't
thinking,
say that.
they
Let's act
thinking
like I didn't say that. All
smooth,
right.
smooth.
Let's
You,
act
you,
like I didn't say that. All
smooth.
right.
You thinking like me and you gonna catch a fade and it's over with? Nah, it don't work like that with the police, bro.
I got family that are cops.
Hey,
I got family on the other side.
let me ask you this, brother Smooth, because I see some other people in the chat as well. How much of this would you say, in all honesty, you seem like an old school player type dude. Well, how much of this would you say is, you know what I'm saying, repping for the D? Because you did mention you was from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? How much of this is, Anton from the D? Let's hold it down for him.
Well, I'm not necessarily holding it down for him. Some of his mannerisms are Detroit. Because the only thing is that, like Blu-ray said, I'm the kind of guy, it only takes one time. But if
Right.
you step to me, we got a problem. What I saw in there was a step 2 with a butt. That's all I'm saying. I saw a step 2 with a butt that meant Corey didn't want to push it to that point.
Okay, let me go to the brother Soldier T in the building.
What's the word? What's the word?
Chilling, fam. What's your thoughts on the combo?
Salute to the panel, salute to the chat and all that. I'm also from Detroit. I don't know how old y'all guys is, but I know Corey and them like 40 plus. You know what I'm saying? They seem like they wasn't really about nothing. So Corey was being real disrespectful, right? He was going in on Anton, doing what he do, and then he right before Anton said the what he said, he just told him that he kissing the ass of white men. Okay, that's that's just as disrespectful as what Anton said to him. Okay, so when Corey, so basically it was some immature shit. Corey was losing the battle. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he feel like Anton probably more articulate than him or whatever. But he losing the little spit battle. So Anton said what he said. They both getting a little heated with the conversation. And then, so now Corey talking about say that again and doing all this, throwing that in there. That's a persona. I don't think Corey was really about to do nothing. Anton didn't get scared. He wasn't running from nothing. He didn't duck no smoke. And neither one of them really wanted to fight. But I think that Anton would have probably came out on top of that because Corey really didn't seem like he was really about that in that situation. And I fuck with Corey. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Corey the long way. But it didn't seem like he was trying to do nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
So, bro, come on, family. Are you serious, bro?
On my mama, bro.
So you stand. Listen, I'm gonna keep it. Listen, I see you
Mhm.
stand loyal. I see you stand loyal to the D. I respect it. But come on, fam. You know that ain't what you seen. So you talk on. So hold on. Let's go back. Let's take it back. So and I don't know how Detroit politics is, so I can only speak for Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime, fam, somebody say something that's disrespectful, right? And they was from a distance, you not a threat.
See, so here go
Y'all,
another thing too. Yeah.
hold on. So in the D, you telling me y'all let people threaten y'all and get in y'all personal space, and then y'all say let's go outside. I'm
But
just
see,
curious
that's what I'm
because I
saying.
know in Texas it's up, bro.
Nah,
You're
bro.
not even making it to a nigga face in Texas, bro. Period.
Nah, bro. See, you got to realize this shit too. These is two niggas with money and something to lose. Okay, they not just about to just brawl it out on some shit like that. That's another factor. And on top of that, like Anton was saying, like Corey was saying, we don't know each other, so we don't know what's disrespectful. Just like when Corey, when Anton told Corey, you can't tell me how I feel disrespected. You know what I'm saying?
He said that.
We from two different places. You know what I'm saying? So in Detroit, we say, you on that nigga dick, man, get off that nigga dick. Or quit you nigga sucking dick. Niggas say that shit on some, you know what I'm saying, no homo shit. But a place like New York, or another,
Yeah, it's you might be gonna get ready to fight. Anytime you invite a nigga to your dinners, bro, bro, it's up. We ain't, bro. It's you want to fight. I know in Texas it is. I can't speak for where you at.
Well, that's how it is. A lot of places, but and like he's saying, there are people who in certain areas, like I said, like in certain parts of New Orleans, dudes be calling each other the B word. I don't know why, but they do.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they sure do. Yeah.
Let me go to the brother Yannick. That's how you pronounce your name, brother Yannick.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Salute. Yes, sir. Salute, fam. What's your take on all this?
Yeah, salute to everyone in the chat. But yeah, I used to be I'm out in Costa Rica now, but I'm by way of Boston. Okay. In regards to Anton, I don't really fuck with a lot of his content now because he's, as most of y'all seen, he's kind of like Stevie Knight and all these guys with all that trash fan and shit. I'm all for holding the community accountable, but the way they go about it is whatever. But anyway, I've seen his content from way back when he was out there with LaPeace and all these cats, and the way he carried himself, just like Soldier T was saying before. Like, you gotta understand, these guys are they're not in the street, they're literally inside a studio with cameras, recording everything that's happening. They even said, yo, I got security there, you got your peoples there. Even if they wanted to get something popping or whatever, it wasn't gonna get far. And that's why Anton was saying, like, Anton's always about his money. Always about his money. So that's why the first thing he was like, when he was ready to do something, he was like, all right, cool, let's go off camera. Because he even said it on another video, even before he even said it on the video afterwards, I already knew, I'm not gonna mess up my monetization over a stupid argument that to me don't even hold that much weight. Because to him, it's just like, yo, you just think, the way I see it, they were gonna have their conversation, but they were never gonna change each other's minds. Anton's gonna stay on his, that black conservative thing. Whereas, to be honest, I think his thing is really more. Yeah, he's still about the community, but his sense is, yo, I'm more about my money. And right now, I'm going to where I can generate, and a lot of it is primarily, talking about the black community the way he does. So the way I saw it, yeah, just like Soldier T said, Corey stepped out of line first, because you can't tell the man, yo, you kissing the white man's ass, and then be shocked when he telling you that, hey, you sucking the black D's community or whatever. So like if you're gonna throw it, you have to be able to take it at that moment.
I agree. I agree with you there, but let me tell you, I'm 68, and that SD shit, that's over the line. To me, that's over the line. And my homeboy from Detroit, what up, though? Listen, my boys, we never talk like that. We talked a lot of shit, and we were out there hanging out. I grew up, when I was 16, 17, 18, it was YBI, it was the Black Killers, and it was the Earl Flynns. I've seen a lot of stuff. Because at that time, I was throwing parties and they wanted our money. So you better believe we were handling our stuff. That's why I said, I'm not a gangster, We were players. We were lovers. We
Oh,
were
my mama,
players.
you already know.
No, and you're right.
Stuff.
No, I get that, but at the same time, like Anton was saying, and again, I don't rock with Anton, but like he was saying, you can't tell somebody how to take a level of disrespect on their own. Like when I'm not gonna say telling somebody to kiss their ass is the same as telling them to suck my D, but at the same time, it's still disrespect. So you out there just disrespecting this dude over there. He could have found another way to say, yo, you know what? Instead of telling him, yo, you kissing the white man's ass, like, yo, you doing too much pandering for the Caucasians.
Well,
if you would have phrased it in that way, and then Anton would have came at it, I would have said, "Yo, Anton, you out of line." Because
not Anton, but Corey, in a politically correct way, Corey called Anton a jigaboo. All right, he called him a coon. That's what happened, and he just did it in a clever way without using that word. But Anton retaliated with some shit you just don't do on the streets. You know what I'm saying? And that can happen sometime when you get to, arguing with people. You don't know who you talk. You don't know who and then somebody crossed the line. Like you ever been playing dominoes with somebody, and you don't know them. This is your cousin's guy or your homegirl's boyfriend or something. And you playing dominoes, and this motherfucker like, yeah, you hoes gonna know today. Yeah, you hoes like. Yeah. Ain't no hoes at this table, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
My mama, and it's acceptable in his friend group, but around y'all, that's a no-go. But when y'all spitboxing, when two niggas get to spitboxing, and it's like nobody gonna see the other person's point of view, nigga liable to say any damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
But the way I see it overall is like we have to remember they're not in the street; they're literally in the studio in front of cameras. So Anton's always like Anton was saying, like, yo, Anton's a dude that's out there worrying about elections and doing things the legal way. So in his mind, it's like, yo, I'm not gonna get caught up in here worrying about one monetization. If I swing at the wrong person or whatever, now somebody's gonna take a lawsuit on me. So I have to worry about court dates, gonna have to cancel my other meetups and all the other things. So yo, he's always gonna think about his money.
Let me go to his brother Dev D in the building. Shout out to him. What's your thoughts on what we cooking on, fam?
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on?
We're chilling.
I'm only gonna talk about like one part. I'm probably gonna be short though, not gonna be long-winded. When they're about to get into it, and I don't know where everybody's from, but everybody handles things differently. Right. I'm from LA, and the way that we handle things out here, friendly phase and for people that you cool with or people that you know. You know what I mean? So all that taking it outside, it ain't gonna be that. You know what I mean? Like if somebody gives you a line, you pass that line and then you're gonna see what it is right there. You know what I mean? And if you want to take it outside, you're gonna get packed out. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? But that's just how we operate out here. If I don't know you, you know what I mean, and you wanna fade, and I have my homeboys here, you getting packed out. You know what I mean? Because for one, this is my house. How you gonna tell me to get out my house? Take it out my house? like, nah, I'm gonna stay in my house. And like he said, like the thing is though, is that people say things out of ignorance, right? They don't like Anton didn't know that was a line that he couldn't cross. So that's the reason why he said, yo, say it again. You know what I mean? Like if he knew that was a line that he couldn't cross and he said it, yeah, he may have did something right then. I'll even give you a story, right? When I was in high school, I'm 41 right now. When I was in high school, this dude that I knew, we wasn't really cool, but I knew him. And, he used to do like mama jokes with his homeboys. Right. He did a mama joke with me. And I told him, yo, I don't do those mama jokes. You know what I mean? Like, go do that with somebody else. And he did it again. So I punched him dead in his face and slammed his head against the lockers. That's just what it was. When you give him that line, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't cross it, then it is what it is. But if you cross it,
y'all was in school, bro. That's some young shit.
But I'm not saying like. See, the thing is though, is that everybody has that line though. It's about respect.
Yeah, you learn to establish those lines as a child, though.
Yeah,
you should.
For sure.
Yeah.
As an adult, if you
So I'm
feeling
trying to figure out, you ain't got no line right now as an adult, my nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the thing is that Corey said he didn't want to fight, but it's about respect. Like you're not gonna say that to me. You know what I mean? And think that I'm not gonna do something to you. That's why he was like, "Yo, say it again." He was like, "Yeah, let's go outside or whatever." Like he's like, "Not, like, bro, you just talking. Say it
Look,
again."
in a professional setting, bro. If I say some shit that a nigga take as ultimate disrespect, and he doing all that woofing and shit, I'm probably not gonna say it again if it's that type of setting. Now, if we on the streets and there's no cameras,
No, hold on, stay right there. So, what if he press you though? Because I done seen niggas pressing. I done seen niggas press a nigga at work before. So, what you gonna do then?
That's what I'm saying. If we at work and I know he's not really on shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Niggas grown. First of all, I'm not even gonna chit chat with niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be in that situation. But if it's a situation where it's dangerous and you get the pressing, I'm a press harder. I'm gonna go. I'm a. You know what I'm saying?
So hold on. So stay right there. So that's the actual situation that happened between them. Corey got disrespected. He pressed the nigga, and then nigga bowed out, bro.
Yeah,
he bowed out.
Like that's a grown man. Niggas money involved.
No, okay, cool. Hold on. So hold on. So I apologize for cutting whoever was talking up. I apologize. But let me say this. So since he bowed out, bro, all I'm saying is we gotta put it on the table that nigga, he bowed out and he was scared, bro, because he wouldn't say it again. That was the whole contention. The whole contention was based on him saying it again and crossing Corey's line, and he didn't do it. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, just like Dev D just said, if you say some shit that's crossing the line, ain't no say it again. I'm getting off right away. Ain't no repeat it.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Did he not, after he established that there was disrespect, did he ever cross the line? That's all I'm saying.
No, I mean we all know saying that saying that is disrespect. Even if if you saying that shit to a nigga you don't know, you know you ain't supposed to do it. So it was already done. He was already disrespected to the ultimate level.
But that's what I was saying though, is that it's like he didn't want to fight. Like Corey said, he didn't want to fight, but it's just he wasn't going to get disrespected like that. You know what I mean? So that was his line, and it's like
one quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell it, if I tell you, yo, you kissing a white man's ass, is that disrespect?
He would have to establish that as a line though. Like Anton would have to establish that as like, yo, don't tell me that.
But instead of trying to establish that, Anton said, "No, fuck that. If you could come at me, I could come back at you." But see, that's the thing. When he came back at me, he would say, "You were disrespectful first, so I'd return the favor." And now when I return the favor, now all of a sudden it's like, now it's like, whoa, you can't be saying that to me. You can't be saying, whoa, dog. Exactly. I'm kissing ass. So it's like, nah. It's like, yo, it's fair. You can't be just shitting on me and then it just expect me to just take it. Why? I mean, your shit.
Well, he should. But the thing is, though, is that he should have just said it again then.
Or Corey could have kept it podcast and been like, "Nah, your mama sucking dick." You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know about that, but you know what I'm saying.
Hey, before you finish, the thing with this is like, yo, one man was disrespectful. My man returned the favor. One was disrespectful. The other one returned the favor. And the one returned the favor, the other one's like, whoa, you out of line. I was like, dog, it's like, you think it's cool to just tell another man you kissing a white man's ass? It's like that. And I'm just supposed to just stand pat like it's nothing. Like you said, yeah, you had two options. You could either go out there and be the, I don't deal with that, or take it the way Anton did. It's like, all right, cool. Well, you suck dick at the community.
So, he didn't say that to his face, though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
hey, yo.
Oh, my bad.
Hey,
I mean, we sitting in the same room.
My bad. D, my bad.
We sitting in the same room, 1 seat away. That's in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and see, I don't mean to jump in, but this is what Anton Daniels does.
Hey, yo, can y'all hear me? Yo, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
The people in the chat. I see y'all in here, man. But the reason why I'm not letting some people trying to get on. The reason why I'm not letting nobody else on because it ain't enough room. And we finna get up out of here in a minute. But if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go ahead, brother. Finish what you were saying, good brother.
Hey, salute y'all. I'm about to get off work. I'm about to subscribe, but salute. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, peace out, bro.
All right, for sure.
Appreciate it, man.
I'm gonna step out for another one too, also. But
what I was saying though is it's different when somebody's in between you versus that person's in your face. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like you brave enough to say when somebody can stop it. The same thing when you say, okay, let's go outside and you have security. Like you're brave enough when somebody can stop it. But if somebody's in your face, like where they're like close enough where they can like steal off on you, then you know what I mean, you have to stand on it. You know what I mean? Or you're just like, oh well, nah, man, you disrespected me, so I disrespected you. You could have said that too. You know what I mean? But when you try to act tough, then it's like, bro, then stand on that. Since you want to keep on acting tough, then stand on what you were saying then. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
Also, we got to remember too, jigs get offended when you call them out on being jigs. The jigaboos really think they ain't jigaboos.
No, man. I think Anton know what he doing, bro. I think he know. I think he's just trying to justify what he does. You know what I'm saying? But he knows what he's doing because what he's doing bring him a bag. You know what I'm saying? The assumption we used to make all the time is when somebody cutting the jig, oh man, he don't know what he's doing. Don't you see what these people? No, they know full well what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They know full well what they doing, and they making a conscious choice. I think Anton knows what he's doing, bro.
Well, he said that he knows how to work the algorithm. Right in that interview, he said that he knows how to work the algorithm. You know what I mean? He also said that he was studying Corey, so he knows how to press his buttons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Which goes back to that super chat he said a couple months ago. He planned this. He invested in this moment.
Yeah, bro. Like that's like, you know, imagine if Corey would have sued him, bro. Like if Corey would have hit him, he would have sued him. Like that's just what even if he was outside and hit him, he would have sued him, bro. Like that's just what it is. Like Antoine's all about the money, like he said. Like, and you know what I mean? And that's not to say that he's soft. I don't even know him. You know what I mean? I know that he moves soft. I know he moves like not for the people, talking about you're not black. I don't know what that was about. You know what I mean? Like that was a crazy comment to say. You know what I mean? But he wasn't gonna fight outside or inside or anywhere. You know what I mean? Talking about his nephew beat him up. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why you even say that?
Yeah, and he solidified his hand game by saying that I fight my nephews. What?
Like that's crazy.
Bro, let me tell you something, my nigga. Hold on. Let me tell you something, my nigga. Nigga, I'm 44, bro. I got nephew. I mean, I got little cousin. Like all them niggas grown, 24, 25. Bro, them niggas won't even raise their voice at me, my nigga.
I was just finna say, bro.
These niggas grown, bigger than me. These niggas won't even raise their voice, my nigga. Period. You know why? Because they understand, nigga, we get active for real, nigga. They used to see us when they were young, and now them niggas different. So they got fear. They got real fear in their heart for us. So them niggas ain't, and these niggas grown, bro. These niggas ain't finna play with us, bro. So this nigga talking about he fighting his nephews, nigga. I'm like, nigga, you gotta be pussy. Your nephew trying to fight you, my nigga.
And he said his nephew beat him up though. Like that's crazy to me. Like how your nephew beat you up.
Yeah, it was just a lot of stuff that was happening that just shouldn't have been happening, but he got Anton he's very comfortable online. He's comfortable in his internet space where it was an excellent bluff game, I think, by both of them. I think Corey made some mistakes when he stepped to him and wasn't finna do nothing, and you know what I'm saying. But he did draw a line. He gave him an opportunity to do something, but Corey did step to him and give him a line. But I still wouldn't have walked up and said in his face and gave him the opportunity to steal me first. I wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm walking up to you and getting in your face, then I already know I'm finna hit you. I'm finna grab you. I'm finna put hands on you. I'm never finna walk up to somebody and give them a chance to steal on me first. But that's even more embarrassing. You walking up and get knocked smooth the fuck out as you walking up. Like, come on now. It's diabolical. But
yeah, anyway, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy work. Now, yeah. I would say this, and you know, I'll hop off, but I'll say this is that, you know, I'm with you. Like if I'm in somebody's face and if I'm mad, like whatever he says, I'm probably gonna steal off on him. I'm not gonna front. I'm probably gonna steal off on him. I'm already mad. I don't care what you say. Like you ain't gonna say this, and if he over there try to act tough, you know, Yeah, I might punch his teeth down his throat, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like as soon as he talk, I'll break his jaw. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
But that's just my temper. Yeah, that's just my temper. I had to think about that. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm at this stage in my life. If I try to if I see it's going somewhere that is just getting dangerous, I'm gonna try to de-escalate the situation. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Honestly, for me, I'm gonna try to de-escalate it, and I'm gonna like, okay, all right. Look, you offended, cool. Let's move on. Let's talk about something else. And if you keep pushing it, I'm gonna try to remove myself from the situation. Because if I crash out, I'm gonna crash out for real. It ain't finna be no, next to tomorrow you making a YouTube video about what happened. No, somebody going to prison and somebody gonna be dead. That's what's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
it ain't no need to do all that stupid shit. So just if we ain't finna go there, if it ain't that serious, if it ain't worth being away from your kids for the next 30 motherfucking years, then fuck that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's easy. It's easy for people to talk that shit that ain't never had to face no motherfucking life in prison. Everybody a fucking killer and a gangster and shit. But when you sitting in that motherfucking cell and you fucking thinking that contemplating you got trial tomorrow, everybody telling you to take a fucking plea, take the 15 years, man, and all this old shit. And then you thinking, dog, I could have left this nigga alone. I didn't even have to do this. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody get it until they there. Everybody tough, everybody a gangster until they sitting in there thinking about, you know what I'm saying, damn, my girl needs some money for school clothes and I can't even do shit. Now you got to call your mama and shit. Mom, can you help out? Because she need this and this and that. Feeling like a sucker and shit. You know what I'm saying?
15 minutes at a time.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that goofy shit, bro. This shit good for entertainment, talking shit on the internet. But, man, niggas ain't finna do shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done some shit in my life, and that shit ain't, man, please. You and that motherfucker, ain't nobody gonna come see you except for your mama and your girl, bro. You know what I'm saying? The rest of these niggas gassing you up gonna be gone like a motherfucker. Niggas ain't finna send you no money on your books. They ain't gonna write you no letters. You ain't gonna see them niggas ever again in life until them niggas come up in there with you.
Yep.
That's a fact. Nah, that's a fact.
But
You
anyway,
definitely got to think about it.
Blu-ray, you got any last words for the people, G?
Nah, man, good cook, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Great conversation.
Yes, sir, man. Much love to everybody that came to the panel. Everybody came to support us in the chat, in the super chat. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, and we'll see y'all next week for another show. And be on the lookout throughout the week for other videos we be dropping, man. So much love to y'all. We'll see y'all in a minute. We're up out of here. Deuces.
Hey, you do open panels once a week? Is that what you said?
Yes,
you
sir.
do. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be looking out for that then.
All right, much love, bro.
All right, family.
Y'all stay blessed.
Yes, sir.